Howdy, y'all. I was looking for a new cowboy hat, and my friend said, Chaps, that's my cowboy name, Chaps, you better do your research and find one that has good reliability and isn't unsafe. Well, that's clearly ridiculous, so I just went to randomcheapoproductswarehouse.com and picked one at random. And here she is. Smells a little funny, but I'm sure it'll do. I mean, it's just a hat, right? What could possibly go wrong? You know what? In second thought, maybe it's good to have access to unbiased product reviews when trying to make the important purchases in your life. And in that case, it's a good thing that the Mill Valley Public Library has regained access to the Consumer Reports website. Let's take a look at how that works. We have lots of lovely Consumer Reports magazines stacked up inside the library, which would be wonderful news if we weren't in the middle of a pandemic, which means that they're stuck in here and you just trying to figure out which dishwasher you should buy are outside like this. Well, huzzah! We have access again to consumerreports.org, the website version. You might remember that sometime in the distant past we had access to the site and then it went away. Well, now it's back for Mill Valley patrons, so let's dispense with the foo-for-all and find it on the site. It's as easy as pie. From our website, millvalleylibrary.org, find books, movies, and more, and then Consumer Reports. How do you like that? Did we make that too easy? I mean, you should at least have to solve a math problem or something. You can also, if you want to click more, go to Books, Movies, and More itself, and Articles, Databases, and Learning, and then find Consumer Reports under the Consumer Info section. Wait, traveler, like answering the riddles of the Sphinx, you must first pass a test, which is, do you have a library card? All right, enter your number here. Don't be fooled by this patron ID terminology. Your patron ID is your library card. Yes, enter your card number completely here, and the Sphinx will allow you passage. Fail, and she will scorch you alive with beams of fire from her eyes. Wait, I'm getting something. The Sphinx is on sabbatical, writing a book about Gerald Ford. Okay, scratch the fire beams. Now you must choose. Which of these one options are you trying to reach? It's kind of an easy choice. Let's hope our elections aren't like this. Here's the Consumer Reports website. Now, you might be used to the magazines, and if so, you will find a lot that's similar here from the little circle iconography they use, filled circles, half circles, but also a lot that's different in ways that make a lot of sense considering what this is, by which I mean a website, not an archive of magazines. Let me try and make that make a little bit more sense. There will be features on the site. Now, look at things like this. Answers to your most pressing question about masks. Yes, very topical and certainly of interest. Common household products that destroy coronavirus. Coronavirus? What's that? I've not heard of that. That's certainly not a thing going on. Scroll down a bit more, we'll see the best car tires of 2020. The best filters for dealing with wildfire smoke in your home. Does that sound familiar, Californians? Remember this day in the Bay Area a little while ago? Well, it's 10 a.m. This is fine. Everything is fine. But this being a friendly front end on top of a sprawling database, you can also just go looking for, say, waffle makers. There'll be content on this site that's not necessarily in the magazine. Maybe they haven't done a recent roundup of waffle makers. Plus, the databases of tested products are continually updated, so you won't end up searching the magazine back issues and finding the best waffle iron from 2014 before the revolutionary new discoveries in waffle technology that swept the globe in 2017, rendering all previous waffle production methods instantly obsolete. We can see at a glance the color-coded final score of these various waffle makers, from the middling Proctor Silex and Cuisinart to the not very good Black & Decker to the, ooh, that one's good, the Breville, that's $349. Ooh, Breville, that's that Australian company. $349, that's like 17 kangaroo pelts. Let's see what's so great about this. We see where it lands in the ratings. We have a quick rundown. Comes with a batter cup. Has a sound alert when waffle is done. Sure, that's worth $349. And a ratings scorecard. Wow, this looks like a pretty good waffle maker. The highs and the lows. Lacks removable grid plates for cleaning. Well, I never clean anything, so that's not going to be a problem. A wraparound moat, for heaven's sakes. And a little narrative summary of everything that was found about these waffle makers. So you can not just look at numbers, final numbers of whether you should get this or not. You can read and see what's most important to you. Like, if you absolutely must have a wraparound moat, this is your waffle maker right here. Might. Scroll past our waffle makers and you'll see additional content. A video they made on the best waffle makers and maple syrup. Articles that may touch on this topic too. How to make incredible waffles. You know I love me a good left-hand filter column, and you can look for buying guides, models, videos, narrow it in various ways, right? Cut out the cruft and see the... Let's see, there's wheat and chaff. What's cruft and fluffed? Let's take a look up at the top and see our menu options. We can get quick access to the product reviews, the top product categories: tires, car seats, laptops, babies and kids, insect repellents. Drill down into these categories and you can find streaming media players or hair dyes. Everything you might want to compare. Snowblowers, toilets, huh? You can browse the ratings and reviews, or the buying guide to just skip to the best toilet, how we test toilets. You'll get a rundown of what they do, why Consumer Reports thinks this is the best toilet. But there's more than that. Back up. Let's look at news. This is Consumer Reports' articles that they put together on topics like wildfire smoke, topical stuff you want to know about in this day and age, issues that matter, coronavirus, car safety. Being a digital services librarian, I'm particularly interested in this issue that matters, data privacy. And here is a digestible, understandable rundown of what apps and services are good or bad for your privacy and why. You can drill down into it. You can get good advice on setting privacy settings and navigating this crazy digital world of ours. Food safety. Remember, Consumer Reports has a mission, which is to look out for consumers. That's partly why they do what they do. And on that note, about us, about Consumer Reports, why is this a trustworthy organization? I mean, in a world of astroturfed fake reviews all over the retail sites and review bombings and mis and disinformation, what is so great about Consumer Reports? What's the point? It's an independent, nonprofit member organization standing for truth, transparency, and fairness in the marketplace and the American way. See more about their advocacy and their research and testing methods and how they arrive at their conclusions. And there you have it. A consumer product review wonderland just for you to play around in. Now, perhaps you'll stick around and hear my pitch for consumerretorts.org, where consumers can share the zingers they use to get those pushy door-to-door vacuum cleaner salesmen to go away. Huh? No? I'll think of something else. I'm really smart. I'm a very stable genius. Look, I'll see you tomorrow as this digital services daily week rolls on.